you put your phone down. See your driver's license, please.
So I'm Frank, and this is episode 10. This is a really short episode. It's only 1 minute 19 seconds. At this time, this was put out 1 week after episode 9, so we're really starting to build momentum at this point, and we're trying to feed the internet and keep everyone happy who's wanting an episode of Fries with Frank every week. So that's why this video was so short. We didn't have a lot of content, but we wanted to put something out for everyone.
She was aware that there was a no use of any sort of wireless communication device law in place. She just didn't feel like it was necessary to abide by that law. The no texting and driving and no talking on your phone and driving law that went into effect almost 2 years ago now is no, it is any manipulation of your phone in any way,
it's a thing.
shape, or form. She's got 3 kids in the car.
So the title of episode 10 is Stop Texting and Driving. Texting and driving obviously started with Minivan Karen. She was the kind of what started this whole ball rolling, and even this now 10 episodes after that, we're still seeing that violation in there. And so we had a compilation of all of these stops, all for the same thing. And when I'm seeing these stops, I'm getting Sam up parallel to the car. I'm making sure that he has good video of the violation, which isn't required by law. It's actually just required for you guys.
She's driving down the road, totally distracted,
yapping on the phone
next door with my driver's side window down and you here videoing. I appreciate you putting your phone down finally. See your driver's license, please.
You can tell how long ago this was. That was in the Home Depot parking lot that's now filled with cars.
On your phone while you're driving down the road. And it's been illegal for years.
Really?
Yeah, like since 2020. It's every day, all day. And she had no idea that this was illegal. I mean, it's
Super short episode.
And he's tailgating again.
So it's funny because I keep saying he's going to do that because I couldn't tell, but it actually ended up being a female driver. And obviously they fork, super aggressive driving.
He's going to over accelerate everyone.
Just
there it is.
Took every opportunity to break every law.
Look at this. 65.
This is why we drive fast cars in traffic right here. Like the music.
2. 87. 91.
Some people have wondered why I didn't stop that car sooner. And there's really 2 reasons. One is I wanted to see if she really deserved a criminal ticket. That straight portion of roadway there, wanted to see if she was going to really open it up and if she deserved that criminal speed ticket. And secondly, that portion of the roadway is terrible for pulling cars over because the shoulder is really narrow. Doesn't let me get off the road a lot. So I waited until we got further up the road, gives me a better spot to pull her over. The parking lot obviously is really safe where I stopped her. And it was just better for everyone.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I'm so...
Nope, that's okay. So I'm Deputy Sloup over at Pinal County Sheriff's Office. You're under arrest for criminal speed and you're not free to go. Do you understand that? I want you to understand the gravity of the situation. Do you understand that?
And the first thing I say is, hey, you're under arrest. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, I'm under arrest, I'm going to jail. That's not necessarily true. In this particular case, what I wanted her to do is I wanted her to know that she had done something egregious, and it was so egregious that it ends up on my discretion if I take her to jail or not. She was nice. She accepted responsibility. Although she didn't obviously get a warning for all those criminal things, she also didn't go to jail. She was cited and released with a criminal offense and sent to court later on so she could talk to the judge about it.
There is absolutely nothing about that I care about.
I don't care who you
understand
call.
that you're not free to go and that you committed a criminal offense today. Okay, let me see your driver's license. So your top speed there was 91 miles an hour.
I'm sorry, I was...
Yep.
41 over.
Poor time management does not allow you to break every single traffic motor vehicle law the state of Arizona has.
Pretty much all of them.
Let them know that you're going to be late because you're going to get a bunch of tickets, and I'll be back with you.
Yep.
You're driving. You were so aggressive back on Bella Vista that he started filming you then because you were riding that truck so bad. So I have all of your driving behavior from before you turned off of Bella Vista all the way till right now, all of that in sequence on high definition video. Because
High def.
You were that bad.
High
Your
def
first
traffic
citation is
violations.
criminal in nature for aggressive driving. Your second one is for exceeding 85 miles per hour on any roadway in the state. You have a mandatory court appearance. By signing this, the first 3 words says without admitting guilt. So you're not saying that you did anything wrong. All you're saying is that you promised to appear and that I don't need to take you into jail and book you so you'll voluntarily go see a judge. Your speed's a criminal amount of speed. But we haven't had any previous contacts with you as of the Pinal County Sheriff's Office. And also, you admitted you were speeding, you know you're speeding. So what I did was I didn't cite you criminally.
Ooh, 74.
Meets the threshold for criminals.
Pretty quick.
Okay, so I have the discretion to issue
24 over.
citation for excessive speed for being more than 20 miles an hour over the posted speed limit in either a business or residential zone. I did not cite you with that. Did you see the flashing yellow sign that said, too fast, slow down? No, well, it was flashing on the right-hand side of the road because the posted speed limit here is 25. Your speed is 50.
Oh.
So you're double the speed limit. You're in the realm of criminal speed. Your citation is a criminal speed citation because going double the speed limit's bad.
Double.
So, Pioneer Justice Court is the court. See your driver's license, please.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Behind me. Sorry about that.
That's why I drive it on my car, is specifically so you don't see me behind you. All right, I'm Deputy
Pretty sneaky.
Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. Any idea why I might have stopped you?
I was just told by him I was going over a little speed limit.
A little over the speed limit.
Sorry about that.
You know what the posted speed limit is here?
45.
45. You know how fast you were going?
I honestly thought I was going 50, and we were talking, and I'm really sorry about that.
You are in the valley of wrong if you think you were going 50.
On this one, I address warnings. I don't believe in warnings. I don't think they work, but I give a ton more than you think. We don't put them all out on the internet because, one, they're kind of boring, and two, it doesn't really put the good message out. They're like, hey, Frank's out there giving warnings. But I do give warnings when they're appropriate, especially for first-time violators, especially if the contact can be put to bed just with some education. And so I do that a lot. It just doesn't end up on the internet, but it's something that happens, I promise.
Your top speed was 72. So in running a check of the driver that thought he was driving 50 instead of 72, he comes up as having been stopped at just a little bit after midnight this morning on today's date. And then not even 11 hours later, he is stopped again at a criminal amount of speed.
You get a
He's
criminal
going
ticket.
to get that criminal ticket because he's obviously a slow learner. What you didn't tell me is that less than 11 hours ago, you were also stopped by a Pinal County Sheriff's Office deputy, great deputy, Deputy Yeoman, who stopped and contacted you. Is that correct?
Yeah, you told me down here.
Okay. So what'd you get pulled over for there?
Because I was in a rush last night.
So you were speeding last night?
I was only going like 48.
Okay, but you were speeding last night.
Probably not only going 48. If he thought he was going 50, he probably wasn't going 48.
And now, today, you're speeding again.
I'm really sorry.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. I wanted to make sure that I was tracking because,
You're right.
because a deputy used the discretion that the sheriff gives us and gave you a warning, and that didn't change your behavior. So now, this is going to be something more serious to get the point across that if you're going to come down here to Santan Valley, where the Pinal County Sheriff's Office works, then you're going to slow down or we're going to take you to jail. You're being cited with a criminal offense for excessive speed because you're in excess of 20 miles an hour over the posted speed limit. Now, obviously, this is a residential zone since people have their driveways right out on the Schneff Road. You have a mandatory court appearance. Warnings don't work. Warnings work only for the very short duration within like a single-digit number of minutes after the warning is issued.
So that was episode number 11. Next comes up is our St. Patrick's Day episode. It's a fan favorite. It's where you find out that I think that Zennials are a totally doomed generation. So we'll check that one out next. Stay tuned.